Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob, and today I'm playing some FIFA 22. Yes, a little bit different here on the channel, as I thought I'd give FIFA 22 a try because it is free this month for PlayStation Plus members. And, being a sports channel, if it's a free game and it's a big one like FIFA, I thought I'd give it a shot. So this is my first time ever playing FIFA in general, not just FIFA 22, but FIFA in general. So I thought I'd bring you guys a little bit different today, kind of talk about it, give you some change of pace, as well as my thoughts and maybe future plans here. So if you're excited for this one, make sure you drop a like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. But I hope you guys' week is getting off to a solid start. It is Monday, so hopefully you didn't have any Sunday scaries last night. But I am playing FIFA 22. This is my first time ever playing a soccer game. I've never owned FIFA, and yeah, I've just never really been a big soccer fan. But, it is, like I said, free for PlayStation Plus members. So if you have a PlayStation, you're, a PlayStation Plus member, go ahead and give it a shot. That's what I decided to do, and this is my first ever game. So it is kind of not getting off to the best start. I accidentally committed a yellow card in the penalty box, and just like that, I got scored 1-0. Now, the game you are watching is a MLS game between the Portland Timbers and the New York City FC squad. This was the MLS Cup back last year in 2021, so I thought if there was a gameplay to use, it would probably be between these two teams. Now, as far as my soccer knowledge, I have never really been a soccer fan. I've barely watched soccer in my life. It's not as big over here in the United States. It is growing, but, soccer is just not the number one sport over here. I did watch a good bit of soccer in college when I went to the University of South Carolina, because my freshman dorm was actually right across the street from the soccer stadium, and it was free for students. So I got a little bit of knowledge there. Like, I know the basics of what offsides are, and how many men are on the field and cards like that. But in terms of plays and formations and stuff, I don't really know a whole lot of the ins and outs of the game, all the strategy involved. I just know the basic knowledge. I get my first ever goal here in FIFA 22. It's a goal tied up at 1 apiece. But, I've dabbled with it here and there. I've watched the World Cup a little bit, but I've never really been a big soccer fan. But this year, I decided to kind of give it a little bit of a shot. Now, I didn't watch a ton, but, the MLS season started this year. There was a new squad, and it was the Charlotte FC squad in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I am from South Carolina, so if you know me, I'm a big Panthers fan, I'm a Hornets fan, a lot of the local teams I am a fan of. So I was like, if there's a year to try to get into the MLS, which is the league I was going to follow just because it is the United States League, it was this year. With the new squad being Charlotte FC, I can follow them from scratch. And I did watch a few of their early games. I watched, I think, their home opener and their season opener, as well as their third game of the season. And, they haven't gone off to the best start this year, but I haven't had as much time to watch them recently. Just been, very busy, as, once the summer months start to kick in, April, May, being a teacher, these are our busy months. So I haven't really had as much time to watch them play. But, I've enjoyed the games I watched. They're pretty solid, 2-hour games, which is, not that long, especially compared to other sports. But, I've watched a little bit of soccer. I've gotten to know a little bit. I still have a lot to learn when it comes to soccer, but I enjoyed watching it. And this little half of FIFA I played, I had a good time playing it. Now, obviously, I think I had the settings too low, despite this being my first ever game, as I kind of destroyed the CPU, had the ball most of the time, just kind of struggled sometimes in the box. But overall, I had a good time playing FIFA. I thought FIFA 22 was a good game. Now, I did hear the news this week that EA and FIFA are going to be going their separate ways, so FIFA 23 will technically be the last FIFA game. I don't know how, if you remember the FIFA community, how much that, you're a fan of that, but there will still be soccer games in the future. And I know FIFA is a big deal, especially those who like to play FIFA Ultimate Team. If you are a member or a subscriber and you do watch a lot or play a lot of FIFA, you can kind of give me some tips on FIFA, how to play FIFA, some of the ins and outs. I would appreciate that down in the comments section. You guys are always much appreciated. But, I had some fun, and I might play this game a little bit in my free time. I'm not going to say I'm going to do anything with FIFA 22 here on the channel, but, maybe I could play a couple of FIFA games when I have some free time, get to learn the game. That way, when FIFA 23 comes out, maybe I'll give it a look. Now, if you would be interested in a FIFA series, this is something I actually ran in a community post a few months ago, I think back in like March when the MLS season was starting, is if you'd be interested in a FIFA series. Now, I still have a lot to learn when it comes to soccer. I don't know it as much as I do football and basketball and stuff like that, but I am willing to learn, and I had fun. I'm down for a change of pace, as you've kind of seen over the past few months. I'm down to try something different, whether it be, teasing a FIFA series or doing a WWE series. I would not be opposed to doing a career mode for MLS on FIFA 23. So if that is something you would be interested in, make sure you like the video. Make sure you comment down below that is what you'd like to see. And if you are a FIFA, player, of avid FIFA fan, and you watch this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Now, I know breaking into, soccer would be a little bit tougher for the channel. Our algorithm, is based in football and basketball, and specifically baseball. But, this is a sports channel, so I'm obviously down to give it a shot. But if you would like to see a FIFA 23 series when it comes out in a few months, let me know in the comments below. But I hope you guys enjoyed this change of pace. If you have not played FIFA and you are, like I said, a PlayStation Plus member, go ahead and give it a shot. I thought I had a good time playing the game. I'm not going to review it or anything just because I haven't played a ton of it. Plus, I don't know really the ins and outs of it when it comes to like career mode and like Ultimate Team and stuff like that, so I won't necessarily give you a deep dive review, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully your week is getting off to a solid start. Like I said, if you are interested in a FIFA series here on the channel, make sure you drop a like, comment that you would be interested, and subscribe down below, especially also if you want more franchise content. But this is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.